here in yesterday's last couple of games, where Aerowolf was actually trying to contest Futbolist, which was very interesting to watch here. But of course, it might be anyone's game here. We saw record-breaking moments from day 1, day 2, and day 3. With day 1 with Digital Athletics here, they definitely got 13.33 games per day, which was phenomenal. BTR on the second day, and also from yesterday's game, Zeus eSports taking a huge chunk of average per game.
One of the last few teams to survive at the later stages of the game.
Yep. And now they're going to be going for a couple engages here. Bigetron, they are forced to retreat in this vicinity as well. Team Secret Gene actually opting to go with Shelter here. That's going to be Zeus going to for a couple gunfights here. They do take down some of the members who are coming to Team Secret Gene, despite losing IC in the hands of PW888 here. So Zeus, they've done a good job here fortifying the Shelter region here, as they might expect a couple of circles opening out and towards the Medusa's intersection potentially, which is pretty much smack middle of them all. But 4 AM, switching up strategies here, and they are going to be joining the fight, trying to take Shelter for themselves. And this time they've got Sinher getting knocked off, and they are pretty much trapped in the open for themselves here, as a lot of teams are looking forward to actually third party fight. And that's going to be A1 on the picture here, with Dante going for the mini 14, getting a couple shots in. 4 AM forced to pop up the utilities here. And this is pretty interesting here, considering that 4 AM doesn't exactly rotate rather early into the middle stage of the game here, because we did see them kind of prioritize on hugging the edge of the circle before making their move here. So for them to be caught out here is pretty much got their plan thrown out the window here. Meanwhile, they are going to be engaging with multiple teams here as the circle is going to be closing in. A lot of teams are going to be pushing their way in towards this next phase of the circle here. I'm a little bit concerned for the guys 4 AM now. Can they be able to survive this predicament here, Sir Cloud?
Yeah, it's going to be super tough for them, because we can see that A1 eSports, they are putting a lot of pressure on the 4 AM. We can see that Dante managed to get the knockdown onto Sook, and now looks like 4 AM. Man, it's just because of A1 is on the other side. It's being the thorn in their fight against Zeus eSports. Now 4 AM, if they're able to wipe out Zeus eSports, they have the upper hand advantage here. But A1 just had to butt in here for another angle, and now Joel will toss out the nade. Can he land his nade onto 4 AM? But this is a very interesting strategy here, as you pointed out earlier, IC Baby, is that they immediately went in for aggressive fights right in the middle of the circle rather early on as compared to their previous days. So they're switching up their strategies a bit, just so that they want to get the aggressive play or the upper hand on their opponent.
A huge mess here, because we don't see a lot of compounds or any pit stops where they can kind of dock themselves here, because as of now we can see a huge ray of vehicles already passing by here. Alpha 7 is looking to try and third party this fight, but unfortunately they don't exactly have the angles to do it with here. We see a couple shots coming from Alpha 7 Law, but that's pretty much it here, because 4 AM, they solidified their forces here. They're looking to get them some kills here. And right now, 4 AM, they're in some really tough spot here. They're taking so much heat. They've met about 3 teams thus far. Zeus pretty much going to be sharing the other side with Shelter alongside with RRQ. But that's pretty much the 3 teams docking the triple Shelter entrance as of now. But 4 AM, I'm pretty sure they're looking for the kills here, because they need those mats as of now here, Sir Cloud.
Oh, they almost got that. Hasaki almost got that, and they drive right past by, and Sook was knocked down as well during the process. Solus will be knocked down at the same time. We can see that Silas putting a lot of pressure on the other side. Hasaki has been knocked down by Silas. Ray Z have been taken out, and now we can see that Serlim has been knocked down. He'll need his buddy Silas to actually pick him up, but the smoke will be pop out. That will also reveal his location. Gangzo at the same time has been knocked down in another location. Same goes with Silas, and look at this. KDA is actually in trouble here. Secret Gym being the first team to bow out at 16th place in our game number 1.
Power push coming from Team Secret, as the circle is not exactly in favor of PW888 that much yet. And Team Secret looks like they will make a temporary pit stop here as they try to gather their bearings here, as they don't exactly find what their entry point is here. Meanwhile, Alpha 7 is going to counter the boys from RRQ Athena, and that's going to be a lot of shots in, as Alpha 7 will get a couple shots across there, and Ernie pretty much stuck in a really tough spot here. The zone is going to slowly take it away in. Alpha 7, they are looking for that final kill. Ernie making a run for it here. Is he going to survive this here? He does have a small edge of truck there, and fortunately for him, he won't live here. So that's going to be a close one there coming from Ernie from RRQ to keep things alive here. Meanwhile, PW888 landing the nades on Team Secret just so far.
Yeah, the nades are coming in here from PWAAA. The rain of the nades. This is the meta that we've always talked about here. Oh, that nade taking out Bartoy from Jui. This will give that opening to actually play a little bit more aggressively. 20 more seconds until the zone actually closes in onto them who's still on the outside. And Jui still not letting them go. Tossing nade after nade after nade. It's ridiculous sometimes. How many nades do these players bring? Oh my goodness. I really want to have a look at that inventory, but at the same time we can see that UI have been knocked down as well with the toss of the nade, and Ice-T is going to take those long range out, putting a lot of pressure on the Team Secret. Ice shots with that fire coming in onto Ice, and now they'll be taken out, but Ice, yes, will he be finished off? We'll need to wait and see. There's not enough time left, and the zone will close it onto them.
Yep, with that play right here, you can see the chaotic fight is about to break out as well. PW888 will get pushed in from Konina Power here, as Konina Power has been holding the forces for quite some time, and it's worked out ever since here. They do just take out some no-name teams here. They took out a lot of competition. They've got the cover off that Harry Potter tower here. And this is where things will get a little bit interesting here. This Team Secret is still stuck in the outskirts of the zone here, and Konina Power is not going to make things a little bit easier here. Matt's going to be going for the side stance here, jiggle his way through to try and find an opening direction to go in for the hide here. And it's going to be A-okay for now. Backwide is going to kick in for the pressure, but it's going to be Frozen, the one taking him down here. Meanwhile, Team Secret is going to have a little bit of window breathing here with Team Secret Matchpoint buying space for them, but the pressure is still on. And Rex will get clipped off with the explosion here, and that's going to be Konina Power dropping the nades onto a Team Secret MY, and Team Secret MY is in some serious trouble now here at the cloud.
Yeah, they're into trouble now. Only one team member left that's still standing. But here we go. Black-White managed to take out PWAAA with that last kill. Alpha 7 eSports. The circle actually moves away, and the road is actually in the middle of the circle. As we can see, Gonzo have been knocked down by Swaggy for Alpha 7. Alpha 7 need to find a way to actually make a move inside. Senna attacks have been taken out by Luxy at the same time from Bigetron Red Aliens.
Yep, Bigetron Red Aliens here. They are the third party this time here. Mafioso going for the snakes here. He gets one. Now even gets cut around. Zaxi gonna be pre-firing his way through. But seems to me Zaxi is gonna be in some trouble here. As Mafioso go for the push. Almost get clapped off here. Here comes the assist coming from also, but the nade is gonna be a big one. He's gonna be in some trouble, and they clap off the guys from Alpha 7. That's below. Getting taken out here, Bigetron. They're going to be playing a little bit of slow pace here, trying to pick up Liquid in the process. Zaxi wants to clean house and guys from Alpha 7, and he's going to be cooking a really nice day here. Is it going to be a big one? And they get destroyed. That's going to be Alpha 7 bowing out on 6th place. Bigetron Red Aliens here. Going to be in prime position to take the chicken dinner, but can they continue to do so here? Because as of now, Football is going to be lobbing a smoke on himself here to buy a little bit of time, because NOVA-XQF is going to be pushing from the southern section here. Futbolist is going to be taking a lot of hit in this direction here, as XQF Nova are going to be taking advantage of the smokes as they go in for the push here, Sir Cloud.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be meeting up. Oh, and there you go. We can see that Lutz have been knocked down by Order with that nice nade. So there's only one more that they need to handle. But Jimmy is still, oh no, he walked into fire. He didn't notice that because of the smoke. And now Nova says he's still hanging out for his dear life here against 3 more team members from Nova-XQF at the same time. Bigetron Red Aliens have to butt in with that nade, that huge nade coming in, putting a lot of pressure onto the Paraboy. It's still active. Yeah, Paraboy managed to eliminate Futbolist. And there you go. Futbolist, they have been eliminated at 5th place. Only 4 more teams there. We can see that Black-White have been knocked out by Zaxi. Exter as well have been knocked down, taken out by Zaxi. And we can see a Liquid with the long range shot there, taking out another team member from Konina Power. Gunzo have been knocked down, and we can see at the same time, Aerowolf is still in this. Ladies and gentlemen, top 3 for Arrow. Konina Power is out at 4th place. I see, baby.
Great plays here coming from Bigetron Red Aliens here. Liquid with the DP attacks here has been phenomenal. However, right now here, BT are taking some serious nades here. Paraboy with a huge one. Bigetron in some serious fight. NOVA-XQF, do they want to push this here? They're thinking about it, but the Molotov will seal the deal. They don't even need to push it here. And Bigetron, they will lose too. Right against yes, well, Paraboy! Hello! That is some serious nades here coming from the Wonder Boy himself. And Bigetron, now they're going to be in some trouble here. Liquid going to be forced to pick up Ryzen here. Meanwhile, in the midst of all this confusion, where is Zaxi? Because he is keeping his way into another direction here, as NOVA-XQF still afraid to push up the guys from BTR just because of the flanks that is coming in from Aerowolf, who's holding out the compound as well. Super Una going to be using the airdrop as cover as well to try and pincer themselves against the Titans here. The both Indonesian teams going up against the Chinese teams here. And NOVA-XQF looking for one more pick, and they can't seem to find it here, as they do have the vehicles. Actually, unfortunately to say, it's all burned out here. This is going to be a worrisome here, as no man's land is going to be the objective coming in from NOVA-XQF. They don't exactly have a lot of entry point, and Ryzen's got the upper hand on top of that as well here, Safal.
Oh, and we can see they really need to take care of either one. It's either they take care of Aerowolf or Bigetron Red Airless. But Bigetron Red Airless, what a long range shot here. Ryzen taking out Super Una, and now Small is going to try and pick up his buddy, but there's no more time here to go well close in onto Bigetron Red Airless. And NOVA-XQF, Potato still putting a lot of pressure onto NOVA-XQF. NOVA-XQF actually stuck in between. They're sandwiched between Bigetron Red Airless and still has Arrow. The smoke now being tossed out, but how long can they stand outside of this zone? Order now putting a lot of pressure on the side of Bigetron Red. There's more attention given on to them, and the zone takes out Liquid, and now Order have been knocked down by Zaxby. Fanboy, the man of the hour, he is still in this. How is he still surviving this with so much pressure putting in from left and right from the two teams here? I see, baby.
Yeah, great use here coming from Nova as well, using the cover of the wall to try and pressure their way through here. They expended so much of their ammunition here, and it's going to be quite worrisome from Zaxi here because he's tanking the zone. He's going to be out and open as well. It's going to be a fight between Aerowolf as well as NOVA-XQF, and Nova, they don't care. They're tanking every edge of the corner as of the smokes as well. They're spraying their power here. They're dropping every single ammunition here. It looks like NOVA-XQF, they know what's up here. It's going to be Aerowolf in some trouble. Look at this. They're going to be throwing them up. Wow. But Super Una replies with a nade. That's going to be forcing Nova back a little bit more as they try to check every single corner here. But NOVA-XQF, they're smack middle of the circle. They're getting a couple shots in. Zuxi going to be playing the healing game outside the circle. They have to be A-okay for now. But Zuxi will show himself to do a little bit more damage, but it's not going to be enough. He gets a couple of knocks in, and BTR bow out on third place. But Aerowolf, they're down towards 2 men left alive with NOVA-XQF prodding their way through. Jimmy has prime position as well. He spots him out. He's going for a spray, but NOVA-XQF, they don't know what's up because here comes a nade from Spow as they catch off Order. It is going to be a 2v2 now, Sir Cloud. How is he going to go? They split up their forces now. But NOVA-XQF, look at this. They want to pick him up, but Jamie gets it off with the push. He goes for the spray, and they get taken out. It's going to be Aerowolf taking the first chicken dinner for the Indonesian.